so much for returning back to my YouTube channel. My channel is called Learn with Mr. Deb. My name is Sham Deb. Today I'm going to talk to you about something which is very essential to me that I get asked many times is running in the cold okay? The simple answer to that is yes, as long as you have the right clothing. If you have the right clothing, you can go out, no problem at all. If you have the wrong clothing, then is running in the cold okay? Most definitely not, so don't go out. Wear the right clothing. So today I'm going to talk to you about the different types of clothing that I strongly urge you to wear, to go out and purchase. I'm not endorsing any brands today. These are the things that I wear. These are the brands I wear, but I will try not to show you these brands, but if they appear, then my apologies. These are the things that I wear and I would urge you to wear them. These are my personal choices. I would recommend you wearing it, but if you don't want to, then that's entirely up to you. So the first thing we'll talk to you about is running tights. So running tights is the first thing I always wear. So running tights all the way down to your ankles, fleece inside. I have lots of pairs of these and I always wear them when the temperature goes anything below 7 or 8 degrees. Essential for me. The other thing I wear is a base layer. Now a base layer is what you wear underneath all your other tops. And this is the thing that you would end up with if it gets too warm outside, so you can take off the other tops. The base layer is really good. Try getting a smaller size so it fits really tightly against you. So base layer next. The next thing I recommend is wearing a fleece top on top of your base layer. So fleece top, again it's long sleeve, goes all the way down to the bottom of your wrist, and it's fleeced inside. If you find that it gets too warm after your second, third mile, if you get that far, then just take the top off and then just wrap it around your waist. That's the next thing. Now, on top of that, I will always wear gloves. Gloves is an essential part. Gloves plus socks and hat is essential for me because it's the furthest thing away from your heart and it takes the longest to get warm. So your running gloves is an essential part. So these are my running gloves. That's what I wear. Again, the fleece inside keeps my hands really warm. And they're really tight as well. So go a smaller size because running gloves usually come a size too big. So running gloves. Then comes my most important thing, and I wear a hat all the time. It's essential, I'm bold. I've got 3 different types of headwear that I wear. The headwear that I would suggest that you wear is the fleecy hat. The thick fleecy hat, particularly if it's getting really cold outside. I also wear also a fleecy hat, but it's a lot thinner, a lot lighter, and if it's not too cold outside, I tend to wear that. And I also have a headband that I wear. So this is my headband. I've got several of these, so if you're feeling like it's not too cold outside, you can always wear a headband. I always wear a headband and then a cap on top. The headband covers my ears, and obviously it also covers some parts of my head. So headbands are really nice to wear too. So running tights, long sleeve base layer, fleece top, running gloves, hat or headband. Then comes the jacket. Now, if I'm going out on a long run, I tend not to wear a jacket on top of my running top if it's going to get too warm on me. So I tend to only wear it if it's windy or rainy outside. So there's 2 types of jacket. This one covers both. This is a shower-proof, shower-resistant jacket, and it doubles up as a wind-resistant jacket too. So this is really useful. It's fairly expensive, but it really does serve its purpose. So I would strongly recommend you wearing one of these, especially if it's rainy or windy outside. The other thing I would urge you to wear is a reflective jacket. A reflective jacket will keep you safe and also gives you a bit of warmth. Especially when it gets dark really quickly outside and it takes ages to get light in the morning. I always wear this. Keeps me safe, keeps my family happy that I'm safe when I'm running outside. So essentially it comes down to the other 2. So you got your running socks. Again, it's fleecy. Fleecy socks is really good. Keeps your feet warm, especially when it's wet outside. Keeps your feet nice and warm. So it's fleecy socks. And then there comes 2 types of trainers. So the first type of trainer is your normal standard running trainers. You can wear these when it's, all weather apart from rain. I wouldn't recommend it. If it is raining outside or it's got lying snow, I would recommend you get some Gore-Tex all-weather footwear. These are my Gore-Texes. They're rain resistant, keeps my feet nice and warm and also dry. So this is the other thing. So that's the must in terms of what you should wear. The other thing I'm going to talk to you about now is an advice on weather. There's two types of weather that I want to talk to you about. The first one is when it's windy outside. If it's windy outside, then look at the wind chill factor, because it might be windy and it might say on the weather report that it's 10 degrees outside, but the actual chill factor might be 2 degrees. If that's the case, then layer up, because if you layer up and you find that during the run it's getting warm, you can always take that off, wrap it around your waist like I said, and continue with your run. So always check what the feels like temperature is, because the weather report should tell you that. The worst weather that I hate running in is when it's rainy, and if it's windy and rainy at the same time, then my blue jacket comes out. Definitely comes out. Okay? If it's windy and raining, when you go out for your run into the wind on the way out, and then run away from the wind on the way back. The reason you run away from the wind when you're coming back is because you're going to be sweating and you don't want to run into the wind, because it's going to make you feel colder, and with the wetness it's going to make you feel even colder than what you need to be. So please don't run into the wind on the way back home. Do it the opposite way around. So plan that route out before you go out. And the last question that I thought I'd discuss with you guys is it ever too cold? Is it ever too cold to go running? My answer to that is, it's up to you. It's seriously up to you. If you have any health problems and it's really cold and it's below 0, it might be worth not going out, because the last thing you want to do is aggravate any health conditions that you may have and cause more long-term problems. So in that instance, I would suggest to you, maybe give the run a miss and hit the treadmill instead, hit the gym instead. So don't go running in that instance, but entirely up to you. It's your decision. But if you are going to go running, then make sure you wear the right clothing. Hopefully that's been informative to you and you've enjoyed me presenting some information. If there's anything that you are unsure about, or if there's any questions that you may have, please feel free to ask me questions in the comments box. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm saying, please subscribe. And if you want further videos from me, then press the notification button. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to come back to you again sometime in the near future to give you some more information so you can learn with Mr. Deb. Thank you so much.